I think it's recording now. Alright, so here's the hoverboard. It's like half the size of me. That's how big the original box is. And this one, since I pre-ordered it, it includes the mini hoverboard, so you can use it with your action figures and whatnot. So I'm gonna open this thing up and see what it looks like. Let's see here. Recorded. Alright, I got the tape off. It just took a few minutes. Alright, so I'm gonna open up this thing to show you guys. The pink and yellow box. Ooh, ah. Now we get to slide it out. What the hell was that? I don't know what the hell that is, but anyway. Give me a slide instrument on this thing. What does that sound like to you, a whale?
A dying whale.
Yeah. So there it is. Ugh. I don't know if you can see it alright. It's a little light in here. But there's the hoverboard. Don't be a bojo on a bike. Glide on a hoverboard. I don't know. It says hoverboard will not actually hover. Colors may vary. I'm guessing it's still pink. And we got these other two here that's advertised, but they don't actually sell them. It's probably just for the box. It's the blue version, and then it looks like it's a red version. And then we're gonna flip it over. It's this really cool looking girl. And she's on the hoverboard. I think she's the one, the cartoonized girl from the movie. Let's see here. This is only from Mattel. We got this from MattyCollector.com. They did the pre-orders back in February, I think. I actually forgot I was going to get this thing. So it was a pleasant surprise. I charged hitting my credit card around Christmas. But anyway, I'm going to open up this box and we'll see what's inside. Alright, so they like glued the box shut, so I'm just going to use like a butter knife to get this thing open. It's probably not the best way, but I don't think I'm going to be selling this thing anytime soon. It's for my personal collection. So yeah, here we go. Some styrofoam. And there it is in all its glory. Alright, here we go. So, this is what it looks like outside the package. It has these little elastics on here keeping on the mini hoverboard. So if you flip it over, that's where it is here. So that's what the mini hoverboard looks like. Size comparison. I think it's like a few inches long. But the mini hoverboard comes with the handlebars, which this one does not. Which would make it more movie accurate, but oh well. So, put it with Velcro strap. And you put your foot on there. There's Velcro on here as well. And this thing turns here. There's Velcro here as well. I'm not sure what that's for, but I guess we'll find out later on if they sell you the handlebar later on. So there's the hover pads on the bottom. I'm not sure what the actual name is for those. And here's what the battery pack is. It doesn't come with batteries, even though this thing costs 120 bucks. So I'm going to have to put those in to show you what it looks like when it's actually on. I mean, it's going to have some sound effects and whatnot, but yeah, this is pretty much what it looks like. And I saw in another review that it came with a stand, which is a pleasant surprise. So if I find some place to put this, I'll have a stand to put it on. Alright, I just put the batteries in. So, I don't know if you can hear it. That's supposed to be its hovering noise. And then to shut it off, you put it under your arm, like this. And then it's supposed to shut off. It doesn't have on and off switch on the bottom. It takes 3 AA's, and I don't know how I'm going to keep this from going off you know, while it's in storage, but I'm gonna have to take the batteries out, I guess. It's really loud. It's kind of cool, but, so, supposedly, oh, this thing powers down. Supposedly it glides on carpet, so we'll test it on the floor here just to see. It just, like, cover, like it says on, you know, in the name. It has these little pads on the bottom that's supposed to be really slick, so it keeps it, you know, sliding across carpets. But anyway, here you go. I don't even know if it's gonna work on this carpet, but we'll try it. Better. It doesn't really slide too much. It's kind of cool, but I think when somebody's on it, it's probably not gonna slide at all. So it's more of like a gimmick than anything. But yeah, I would say that it's probably not worth the price, especially when it doesn't come with batteries and all these little things here, like the little stickers, and they seem to be coming off. Like even right here is kind of coming up, which is kind of cheap. So I'd say like this thing would probably be worth like 50 to 60 bucks, but nowhere near 120. But it's a pretty expensive toy, and like it says on the box, it's for adult collectors. So you know, these kids can't play with this thing, but it's pretty pricey. But yeah, I like the hoverboard. I like the movie, and I think it's worth it if you're a really big fan. But I would pass on it otherwise. All right. I forgot to mention as well that like Ninja Turtles seem to be like the best to fit into these. This is one of the originals. Well, he's from a few years back at least. And his foot fits perfectly into the mini hoverboard. So if you want, you can have a Ninja Turtle using it, or your other 5-inch action figures. And also I found out that you know, you can hold this under your arm to shut it off, but you can also flip it upside down. So that'll help while storing it. So that's good to know, because I thought the battery would run out while I had it in the box. But yeah, so there you go. That's everything.